Alright, it's me, Double D, with another episode of Chibi Robo! Last time, we opened that metal briefcase only to release a large amount of spiders, causing the family to be in a crisis, and we defeated the Spider Queen! And now, things are now back to normal. So now that we have Giga-Robo's left leg, all that needs to be done now is to revive Giga-Robo himself. Robo no. But, the next few episodes, we're going to be tying up some loose ends that we can do right now, because you can revive Giga-Robo at any time, even after defeating the Spider Queen. So with that, let's go do some side questing for this episode. Hello, Space Hunter Robo! Brilliant work, and I was a witness to it all! Enough. Leave such things aside for now. Let us relax with the watchings of the television. Hurry or we'll miss the special technique, the Great Twin Blizzard! By the frozen rings of Saturn! Curses and blast, we missed it! And now we have to watch the news! Oh, I know how you feel, Drake Redcrest. I know how you feel when you're watching something good and then your mom comes home to say that you have to change to the news because the news is apparently much more important than cartoons. At least, that's what my mom does. I don't know what your parents does, but I'm pretty sure they try to force you to watch the news, regardless of what the news outlet is. Well, that's the way the asteroid crumbles! Space Hunter Code Part 9! Monitor the pulse of society! Oh, it begins! Good evening, I'm Ron Brochar from Fro News. Our country has recently been consumed by the white-hot fires of Chibi Robo mania. And whether you know it or not, this passion casts a dark shadow on our everyday life. We now go live to Sunny Meriwether. Sunny? Ron, I'm coming to you live in front of the nuclear power plant. This new Chibi Robo mania brings with it more than clean floors and clutter-free lives. It also placing a severe demand on the local power supply. Sources tell Fo News that if Chibi Robos continue to fly off the shelves, power demand will outstrip supply and send the rain reach into a panic of unfathomable proportions. We predict rioting, looting, and perhaps the end of civilization as we knew it. Ron! A dire prediction indeed. Thank you, Sunny. Fellow citizens, continued usage of Chibi Robos appears both dangerous and foolhardy. What will you do? No, that's not true! That's impossible! Space Hunter Chibi Robo? A threat? It just can't be! No! Blast! I thought Chibi Robo had defeated the nectar-driven fiend! But if this is true, have I no choice? Must I actually defeat Space Hunter Space Hunter Robo in Mortal Kombat? If justice defeats justice, is it justice? Oh, the humanity! The mind-bending conundrum. The very pain of life itself. Space Hunter Drake Redcrest! Huh? Space Hunter Robo. Drake Redcrest needs to be alone for a while. I'm sorry. Conflicted, aren't we? And I'm pretty sure that's fake news. I mean, their name is called Fo News. Fo News. Replace the AU with a certain other letter, and you can pretty much figure out what that's supposed to be a parody of. Anyway, so like I said in this episode, we're gonna be tying up some loose ends, at least as much as possible before we go ahead and revive Giga-Robo, because there are some side quests that can only be completed after reviving them, but we're going to be trying to do all the ones we can before reviving Giga-Robo. In fact, life has gone back to normal after defeating the Spider Queen. How so? The bedroom door is open all we want. We don't have to go through all that crap ever again. We don't have to go through the peephole at all because we can just access the bedroom like normal people. Yes, I am above dealing with all that climbing. You hear that, people? You're not getting some traffic out of me this time because the Sandersons are no longer fighting, and you don't have to have any traffic for me to go through just to talk to Mom. Now I can talk to these guys whenever I please. And you know what, people? You can go suck it. Anyway, enough tirades against peepholes. Wow, that sounds wrong, but First, we're gonna begin with delivering the Funkies and Freaky Phil to Funky Phil. Whoa now, Funky Robo! What's got you feeling so unfunky? Here, have a freaky baby. And he just pulls out the regular Philly anyway, instead of the Freaky Phil.
Go, Pappy, dance! Go, Pappy, dance!
Whoa, baby! I'm cool! You're not shocking me twice! Yo, Funky Robo, check this out! I don't know where you're getting these dudes, but they're my funky buddies now! It's time to practice our funktivity! And Funky Phil just doesn't seem to care that there's an odd one out. Yo, hold up, funky buddies! No need to fuss and fret! Ain't nobody hit that straight away! The Drake Red Crest pose takes practice. Don't worry though, you'll get it. You mean like this? Oh, they don't respond. Okay. Okay, so another thing I want to take note of is what's on the speaker over here, because if you recall, we went to the past and planted the legendary nectar seed. Well, sure enough, over on that planter over there, if that beam can get out of the way, and I need to get to the planter itself before I can be able to confirm anything. Right over there. There it is, the nectar flower seed. Sunshine said that it needs 10 years for it to grow. And 10 years into the past, which is where we went. That's not grabbing nectar out of the legendary flower seed. Anyway, we got legendary nectar. Okay, so the nectar will regrow itself, so at least we don't have to worry about the plant dying for good. So if you somehow replace the legendary nectar with other things, you don't have to worry. And also, we get to sleep on Dad and Mom. That sounds wrong. Please don't think of it that way. But yeah, it's nice for things to go back to normal when Dad and Mom can happily sleep on their beds together instead of on the couch or in his sleeping bag in front of the room. Anyway, so let's leave. And now, finally, I don't have to use the rope to go through the peephole. No, we can now leave and enter the room like normal people. Yes! Thank you, solving a family drama. I love that. You see what solving family drama does? It allows you to go in and out of rooms as you please.
Oh, it's Chibi Robo. See you later.
How does she not recognize Chibi Robo? But yeah, you clearly could have started Sophie's side quest like earlier, but obviously Dad was sleeping here, and the earliest you can do it is as soon as Mom locks herself in the room. But you're locked into it temporarily if you give Dad the threatened of divorce letter.
Eek! Drake? Oh my, you're here to see me, little old me? Wait a second. You're much smaller than Drake. Is that you, Chibi Robo?
Yes, it is.
Don't startle me like that.
Okay, so nothing can be done with Sophie for now. Actually, yeah, the side quest will continue as soon as you enter another room. Considering we have to do that to advance her side quest further, we may as well take a visit to Jenny's room. Oh! Spiders are still here!
Oh! Chibi Robo, there's still spiders left!
So yeah, spiders will still be here, but not that we're gonna need that. The scrap is no longer of use to us, but yeah. You can still encounter spiders randomly. They just won't be of any use to you unless you have not bought all the utility bots, which, if you're diligent, why would you not have done that? Anyway, so let's go into Jenny's room, not only to advance Sophie's side quest, but a certain someone is here, but first I gotta throw some trash away. 41 happy points and 410 moolah. I mean, not that that's gonna matter anyway. Anyway, there we go. There's Sunshine over there. So, if you recall, Sunshine gave us the legendary nectar seed, which takes 10 years to grow. We just so happened to go to the past to allow it to grow to this rate, so with that, let's take out a squirter and douse him with it.
Oh, what's this? 10 years ago, a flower bloomed in this house. An amazing flower. One of legend. This is smooth texture. This overwhelming glorious sweetness. Sweet enough even for a sweetie bear. This sparkly golden color. This is definitely some real good stuff. Oh, I can't help it. I think I'm gonna wet myself. I guess I already did.
Ew.
Thank you, dear sweet Chibi Robo. I can dye a happy bear. I'm so happy I think I'm gonna go insane. I'm gonna melt.
I think we just made it worse because I don't know.
Oh, you got the sunshine sticker.
Yay!
Thanks to you, Chibi Robo, I'm free from that nectar-shaped monkey off my back. I'm just gonna take it one day at a time.
Nectar!
Is something wrong? Oh no.
Nectar! I told you I'm out of nectar!
Eek! Just kidding. Got you though, huh? Thank you. That wasn't funny.
And with that, Sunshine's side quest is done, and I love all that. Sunshine is indeed a funny character. Just going through all that. His whole addiction problems, which, of course, in itself is funny. Actually, it's not funny at all. Addiction to drugs is never funny, but considering Sunshine's drug is nectar, I think I could let it slide. But yeah, Sunshine is funny, from the different facial expressions to pretty much freaking out over things that change, whether it's his lack of nectar or eating the legendary nectar seed. Sunshine is indeed a great character. He's so funny, and he's probably one of my favorite toys in the entire in this game, aside from Drake Redcrest, and of course Funky Phil too. Anyway, so let's go talk to Sophie once again, because we can finally get started on our side quest.
What? I'm not thinking of anyone, especially not that Drake Redcrest. Sorry to bother you, Chibi Robo.
And she just rolls down the stairs.
Oh, feels good!
Well, that happened. Anyway, so something fell from her when she rolled down the stairs and probably was pleasured about it. I don't want to think about that. Anyway, so with that, we're gonna pick up this love letter from Sophie. Gee, I wonder who's it for.
Chibi Robo, did you find a letter? Would you like me to read it for you?
Yes, we do.
Dearly beloved, red. The vibrant red of your crest represents your burning passion. White. The pale white of your uniform represents your pure heart. The two colors intermingle to make pink, the color of my love. Listen to the beating of my heart. Hear the pulse of my love. I am a slave to the brilliant hues of your love. Whoa, this is the love letter. Sorry, but I just had to read it. Listen to the beating of my heart. I heard a strange sound the other day. That must have been for her heart beating for me. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, right. Anyway, so considering how much he gushes about Drake Redcrest, we all know who the recipient is. So we're gonna have to go to Drake Redcrest, but believe it or not, after defeating the Spider Queen, Drake Redcrest will be in the backyard. Oh, well, he is. I just totally gave it away. He won't be in the living room in his usual spot for now. Instead, during the nighttime, after the cutscene of the TV plays out, he will move to the bedroom. Well, not bedroom, no, the backyard for the next part of his side quest, which I believe is his final one. Anyway, so let's go to the backyard, and upon walking out of the backyard, you see that the aliens are outside, and there's Drake doing his pose. Let's go help him out in his matter. Let's pose for Drake. I have been through much, fellow hunter. I was once beaten by a teddy bear. I was once rejected for love for friendship. There was even a time when I ran out of gunpowder and fell into a deep depression. But enough about me. Now we worry. Blah 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 blah. I'm sorry for making you sound like adult, Drake Redcrest. Now we need to worry about you, Space Hunter Robo. Because of you, peace on Earth is threatened. If this continues, you will become evil. Pure evil, in fact. But do not fret. I will not allow you to go down that path. We will destroy the aliens together. Space Hunter Robo, are all systems ready? Yes, they are. You need to be in the Drake Redcrest suit to do this. Let's go. I am now going to charge my power, so please wait a minute. By the way, Space Hunter Robo, lately, I've started to realize the truth beyond good and evil. However, I cannot explain it in words. Action is all is needed. This special move requires that two hunters be totally in sync in both mind and body. I appreciate your cooperation. Alright then! It seems I've gathered enough energy. When I say justice for all, press Z quickly! Are you ready? Then let's go. Great Twin Blizzard! Justice! Too soon! The Twin Blizzard requires warming up and thoughtful preparation! Okay, I did that on purpose. Yeah, the timing can be picky for this, but it takes practice, and you gotta watch the cutscene fully, and you gotta wait till he says justice for all. It takes practice, but it can be done. Justice for all!
Thank you! Titan just gave you 30 happy points! EO just gave you 30 happy points! Ganime just gave you 30 happy points! And so did Little Bang! Oh! You got the Drake Redcrest sticker! You really are amazing, Chibi Robo! Sickness cured!
Gold saved us! You helped us!
I can return to mommy!
We did it! The aliens retreated with their tails between their foul, spindly legs. We have found Hunter Glory! Thank you. 100 happy points from Drake Redcrest. Spread the happiness indeed. Now I must go, but remember these words. Space Hunter Code Part 10! Defeat all evil! Of course, we're not truly done with Drake Redcrest. We finished his side quest, but he's still involved in Sophie's side quest, so let's go and give it to Sophie. And now here is Drake doing his usual duties as usual. Anyway, so let's go talk to him. Space Hunter Drake Redcrest! Huh? Now that the aliens have been disposed of, I will patrol this area until the end of my days. If one wants to patrol, one must pose. Mark it and never forget it. Space Hunter Robo, you've got just what I need! Actually, I'm here to give you this letter. Space Hunter Robo, that is not what I'm looking for! Oh. I had to give him this thing first that we got back in episode 4. Yeah, it's been a long time coming, but now we'll use it. That's it! That's it! My pose will be useless without gunpowder! Alright! My super pose is ready again! Now that that's Justice, Justice's ally! Space Hunter Drake Redcrest! Bigger flatulence. Space Hunter Code Part 7! Gunpowder costs 1 moolah per use. Be frugal! Crazy, Space Hunter Robo. We helped him get bigger flatulence with gunpowder. Okay. I'm not done talking to you, though. By the way, Space Hunter Robo, if you picked up anything, I'll take it. Okay, now this is when we have to give the love letter to him, so let's give it to him. This mission was very important. Good work! Justice has an ally, and his name is Chibi Robo. Okay, so we got 5 happy points from, I hope it's Sophie. Or probably not. Anyway, so Sophie's side quest requires us to leave the room as soon as we get Drake's letter going, because when we re-enter the room, something interesting should happen for every love letter you give him. In fact, let's go back in. And upon entering, you might notice something different. Out in the distance, there's some rainbow feathers, or at least rainbow things that look like feathers, or orange, I don't know. But the point is, Sophie has now arrived in the foyer, or rather the living room.
Oh, Drake Redcrest, you cut such an imposing figure in your amazing uniform. I wrote my feelings down just for you. I can't help it. My feelings for Drake keep gushing out of me like yoga from a broken container. My heart is pounding like a bass drum. But I can't do it. I just don't have the courage. My antenna is shaking and my teeth are chattering. I'm so embarrassed. I gotta go.
Well, we're not done with Sophie just yet. Now we're gonna have to meet her at the upstairs, well, the upper floor on top of the stairs in the foyer again. Anyway, here's Sophie on the stairs once again.
Oh, I haven't given them the love letter yet. Sorry to bother you, Chibi Robo.
And she just rolls down the stairs again, and this cutscene bugs me a little bit. Well, not her feeling good and writing her a diary, but you clearly saw the love letter just fly to the left of her, but this love letter ended up on the stairs, which is not very close to the direction that it flew out of her when she rolled down the stairs. I mean, I will give paper physics the benefit of the doubt, because physics for paper makes paper fall anywhere, but it should not have flown the way it did just to reach this particular step on the stairs. Anyway, so we got another love letter.
Chibi Robo! Did you find another letter? Would you like me to read it for you?
Yes, we should. Because let's read into our private thoughts.
Dearly beloved, I hear your valiant footsteps from afar. I see you shouldering the burdens of justice in stoic silence. I watch your fearless figure fighting evil from afar. I feel you're near me at all times. But can our love ever be free? Will our hearts ever grow wings? I can never change who you are. I could never ask you to abandon your brave galactic duties. I can only watch and love from afar, quietly. I could never ask you to abandon your brave galactic duties. If it's someone in their house... Oh! I wonder if it's... No, our love can never be free! Oh! Let's just pretend I never read this letter! I think a flower might be a nice reply!
Keep convincing yourself, Telly. We all know who she was writing to. Anyway, so, now we have to deliver the letter to Drake as per usual. Hey Drake, here's another letter for you. It's a love letter this time. I mean, we already knew that, but here you go. And you don't even question the content of the letter at all, but hey. 5 happy points from Sophie. And now we just have to leave the room and come back here again to see what Sophie is going to be embarrassed about this time. Hey, Sophie, how are you?
My dearest Drake, you look as sharp and gallant as ever today. I couldn't help but express my feelings for you once again. Please don't think me silly. I can't help it. My feelings for Drake keep gushing out of me like yogurt from a broken container. My heart is pounding like a bass drum. Oh no, I'm not saying that to his face! Oh, no way! Oh my gosh, I could just die! My antennas are shaking, and my teeth are chattering again! I'm so embarrassed, I gotta go!
Well, time to tend to Sophie's problems again on the second floor. Another dizzying animation for Chibi Robo, apparently. Anyway, I'm gonna go charge. And now we talk to Sophie once again.
I wrote another one, but I still can't give it to him! Sorry to bother you, Chibi Robo!
At this point, I wonder if Sophie knows that we've been delivering it to Drake or not. Otherwise, yeah. I wonder if she knows. And apparently she likes being dragged on the floor again. She's a chew toy. Anyway. A love letter has now landed on the couch. Or at least one of the arms of that chair over there. So, to get the most out of our copter down, we want to go over here. This is the same way we got that red block into this garden box, and then we just have to do what we did with Free Rangers and Jungle Training, and then fly down. Instead, you're gonna have to aim yourself so that you can be able to land on the arm of this chair. It can be hard, but you can do it. So, let's go read that love letter once again.
Chibi Robo! Did you find another letter? Would you like me to read it for you?
You know I want to.
Dearly beloved. Look at me! Feel me! Why do you pretend to not see me? I'm right beside you. Why do you pretend to not hear me? My heart screams out for you. Justice! Justice! Oh, how I despise that word! Mrs. Sanderson normally hides her emotions, but this letter is so full of passion! Oh! But I don't know what all that justice stuff was about. Playing it cool and ignoring her advances must be driving her wild. I think a flower would make a nice reply.
Tilly, I don't know where you're coming from with all this. Anyway, so, let's go deliver this to Drake once again. But first, we're gonna have to go talk to her, because we want to get to the bottom of Sophie's problems. Sophie, what's your deal, man? Or girl?
That's weird. I know he had it. How do I say this? Chibi Robo? It's so crowded around here now. Could you find me in the kitchen later?
Yes, we shall.
Oh, really? Thanks, I guess. I'll see you later then.
Did you 5 happy points, which means we're gonna have to meet her in the kitchen. So, we're just gonna do exactly that.
This isn't a date or anything.
Right. Anyway, so, let's go meet Sophie in the kitchen. Hopefully, probably in the same night, because I don't really have the memory of whether or not it's in the same night, or we have to wait another day. Okay, so, we're gonna have to go here, and believe it or not, go back out again, because to really affirm that Sophie's going to be meeting us in the kitchen, she's no longer there. and she's probably no longer there. So, where you want to go when she tells you to meet in the kitchen, you're gonna have to go up. She's gonna be somewhere around the fridge area. Fortunately, though, you do not have to go to that cord, because we also remember that we did have this way up to the kitchen way back when. In fact, all the way to the second episode of the series, where we had to climb up here the first time with Mrs. Sanderson around. But the point is, Sophie is here, behind the refrigerator.
Oh dear, I dropped it again. Does love make one clumsy? Oh, are you trying to peek at my diary? That's so rude! Oh, it's you, Chibi Robo. Do you hear? Oh, of course you did. Yeah, it's true. I lost it again. Please find it before anyone else does. Did you find it? If you please return it to me? Thank you. Oh, maybe you already... Did you happen to find a love letter, Chibi Robo?
What happens if we say no? I'm kind of curious.
I see. Well, please bring it to me if you find it.
Okay, so I had to look at my notes, and so let's finally give that letter back to her. So, let's go give her letter back to Sophie.
That's it! That's it! That's it! Oh, eek! Eek!
You got 33 happy points for returning her letter, while also invading her private thoughts. But at least you got 1,000 happy points!
Thank you very much! Oh, I'm so glad. You didn't open it, did you?
What happens if we say yes? I'm curious. If we're honest. Oh, she gave us happy points anyway, but I think she get more if we lie to her.
Ah! How
Rude! Okay, so, now that we talked to her...
Oh, happy day! I'm glad you found it. I just need to hand it over. I'm going to sneak into the living room later.
And by later, we mean right now, because that's where we're going next. Okay, so you have to enter the living room, then leave, and then go back in again to trigger the next set of events, which should be right here. So, before we do that, I'm trying to think really quick. Okay, so, next on the list, instead of talking to her, we need to get Drake's attention so she'll come to her. So, let's just sneak up to her, donning the ghost suit, and surprise! Eep! Hark! A scream! Someone in need! Drake Redquest, away! Stand back, ma'am! Space Hunter Drake Redquest will take the bullet of your assailant's wrath. Actually, I don't see anything odd.
What happened to me?
Hold! What do we have here? By the 16 moons of Jupiter! It's a letter!
Eep! Drake, is that really you? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna faint!
Allow me to hold this for you, my lady. The Space Hunter Brotherhood of Justice thanks you for your cooperation. And now, I fly! Farewell, my lady!
My letter! Did I just give it to him? Holy cow, I really did! I captured Christmas, my love letter! Oh my
gosh! So, is Sophie kinda dead? I don't know. Well, at least you got the sticker. So, and
yeah, I was watching. So, Sophie wrote that letter for Drake, eh? Yeah, I guess that makes sense, if you think about it. I mean, why would Mrs. Sanderson write me a love letter? Me, boring old Ellie. I may not have love, but I still have music.
I feel bad. Anyway, Sophie is probably dead. Or not.
I had this incredible dream. I was a butterfly, and I was watching Drake. It was wonderful. Was it real? Did it really happen? It did, didn't it? It happened, and I gave him my letter. That's why it feels so good. It's like I'm still flying. I have to go back to the kitchen.
I'm gonna go to bed, but as we do this, believe it or not, you can actually give Sophie back the letters. Give Sophie back her letters. But unfortunately, the same stuff will still play out normally. She'll still chicken out regardless until the third time this happens. So yeah. Anyway, let's call it a day for now. But yeah, we completed Sophie's side quest. And Drake's too. Good morning. So yeah, we completed our first night of Back to Normal in the family. And oh yeah, I almost forgot! We have raised happy points enough to go from 5 to 4 and now to the top 4! Citrussoft has sent you a special gift. More bonus batteries! Is it gonna be 350? No, 360! Okay, so now we need 717 more happy points to go to rank 3. No, I don't want to save right now until I sign us off. So, we've finished Sophie with her quest for love and helped Drake Redcrest out of his slump. Next time on Chibi Robo, we're going to be tying up even more loose ends. And we're going to be doing it in Dinah and Phil's side quest. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!